Thanks for joining us on TVC News at 4. We begin in Abuja, where participants at the education conference have recommended a review of the education policy to address entrepreneurship, innovation, and digital learning in schools. These recommendations were revealed at the closing ceremony of the 2021 and 2022 Nigeria's annual education conference to address issues affecting the sector. Helen Osamede-Ekins reports.
The impact of the outbreak of COVID-19 in Nigeria still lingers 3 years after, impacting on the achievement of Sustainable Development Goals. The education sector witnessed a loss in an academic year for students. Access to education dropped, while there was an increase in the number of school dropouts. The Sustainable Development Goal 4, which focuses on ensuring inclusive and equitable quality education and promoting lifelong learning opportunities for all, was affected. With less than 7 years to the expiration of the global agenda, there is need for Nigerians to intensify efforts to ensure access and quality education for all. At this annual education conference, stakeholders recommend, among other things, that the government review its educational policies to address entrepreneurship, innovation, and digital learning in schools to drive development.
Free basic and secondary education, equal access to quality pre-primary education. We also have community engagement and stakeholders' participation, and others. We have a chain of implementation strategies, which include building more schools, rehabilitation of existing ones, and provision of modern facilities in our schools.
State government, can you bring in more funds to education so that many more people will have less burden in financing their education? And of course, at federal level, whatever we can also do to improve the funding, because if we have more funds, definitely we will increase our capacity, and of course we'll be able to do more for Nigerian people.
The Ministry of Education assures conference participants of federal government's readiness to drive a change in the sector.
All the discussion, observation, recommendation made in this conference will be effectively implemented as we all standardize and collaborate to sustain the Nigerian education sector. I want to assure you that so long as the discussion is on improving the education sector, we will be available for you.
The minister seeks collaborative efforts in achieving the federal government vision for education. Helen Osamede-Ekins, TVC News, Abuja.